Welcome to our podcast, where we explore fascinating stories and ideas from various fields. In this episode, we will discuss how gulls choose their food by mimicking human behavior. Urban gulls, often found dwelling in parkside ponds, mimic what humans eat and would prefer to eat the same food 95% of the time if given the choice, a new study has said. The researchers studied the behavior of herring gulls, which are one of few species whose habitat include the spots close to human urban settlements. The researchers studied interspecies social cognition through them. It was found that gulls living in an urban environment pay close attention to human behavior surrounding food and have been termed as kleptoparasites, to use the scientific term used to loosely define the species that steal other species' food. Many people still think that gulls are not very smart, even though kleptoparasitism to us suggested a higher level of cognition. So we wanted to explore this further. Franziska Feist, from the University of Sussex, UK, was quoted as saying by New Scientist, "The research team attempted to manipulate the gull's attention through cues and then analyze their reaction for a few months on the Brighton beachfront in 2021 and 2022. They gave the herring gulls the choice between two differently colored food items. For example, packs of potato chips, in the presence of a human who either did nothing or ate food that matched one of the two food items in front of the gulls. Of the observed gulls, 48% approached the food when the experimenter was eating against 19% when they weren't eating. Researchers found that when they did approach the food, they chose the same color that the experimenter was eating 95% of the time. According to the researchers, it means that gulls can use human cues to influence their decision on what to forage. In terms of evolution, since their urban foraging is rather recent, these abilities could be a byproduct of the cognitive flexibility inherent in kleptoparasitic species. The evolutionary history of herring gulls wouldn't have involved humans, since their urbanization is rather recent, says Feist. So the skills we identified, those that allow them to learn from another species through observations, must come from more general-purpose intelligence rather than an innate ability. This is a very exciting notion to me. I think it shows very clearly that gulls are highly adaptable birds when it comes to foraging. Damien Farine from the University of Zurich in Switzerland was quoted as saying by the Jerusalem Post, "Thanks for tuning into this incredible story. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more captivating stories to come. Stay tuned."